What makes life worth living in the face of death? Imagine spending years studying the human brain, understanding how it gives life meaning, only to be told that your own is dying. When Breath Becomes Air by Paul Kalanithi is not just a memoir, it's a breathtaking reflection on mortality, purpose, and the pursuit of meaning when time runs out. This isn't just a doctor's story, it's a deeply human one that reminds us how fragile, beautiful, and meaningful life can be. Paul Kalanithi was a brilliant neurosurgeon, a man who stood on the edge of life and death every day. But just as he reached the pinnacle of his career, he was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer at age 36. In that single moment, the man who helped patients face mortality now had to face his own. His memoir, When Breath Becomes Air, captures this journey, from being a healer to becoming a patient, and explores what it truly means to live a meaningful life when death is no longer an abstraction. The book unfolds in two distinct parts: Paul's life before the diagnosis and his life after. In the first half, we see Paul's path from literature to medicine. Fascinated by the connection between life, consciousness, and meaning, he first studied English literature, searching for answers in words. But when literature couldn't fully explain the mysteries of the human mind, he turned to neuroscience, seeking answers through science instead. As a neurosurgeon, Paul lived on the edge of the impossible, saving lives, making split-second decisions, and holding others' futures in his hands. Yet even with all his training, he couldn't escape the existential questions that haunted him. What gives life meaning? What makes a life worth living, even when it's ending? Then came the diagnosis. Cancer stripped away his titles and achievements, leaving him face to face with his own mortality. Suddenly, Paul wasn't the doctor anymore. He was the patient. And yet, he continued to live with grace, courage, and purpose. Instead of giving in to despair, he wrote this book, transforming his suffering into something deeply beautiful and universal. Through his writing, Paul reflects on love, ambition, and faith. He shares the intimate moments with his wife Lucy, their decision to have a child despite knowing he might not live to see her grow up, and his struggle to find meaning in the days that remained. His newborn daughter Katie becomes a living reminder that life, no matter how short, can still be full of purpose. Paul's words are raw and profound. He doesn't romanticize death, but he teaches us how to face it with dignity. His story reminds us that even in the shadow of death, there is beauty, clarity, and meaning. When Paul Kalanithi passed away in 2015, he left behind not just a powerful memoir, but a legacy. A reminder that life isn't measured by how long we live, but by how deeply we live. When Breath Becomes Air asks us all, what makes your life worth living? It's a question that lingers long after the final page. If you're looking for a story that will move you, inspire you, and make you see life differently, this audiobook is a must-listen. So, if you want to experience Paul Kalanithi's incredible journey in his own words, listen to the full audiobook today. It's more than a story. It's a lesson in how to live fully, even in the face of death.